Hello, and welcome back. So apparently there's this whole thing. Can you redo one of these? Try and get a higher score than last time? Will you get new pathogenesis from it? That's an interesting question. You know what? I should maybe learn that. Um, let's try this specializing in plane transmission instead. And maybe harder to cure because starting so close to the US. Although, no. Well, no, I can't wait to develop the medicine and stuff. Anyways, uh, what is it? That's based hydrolysis. Anyways, the less develop mutating abilities. Boom, ionized helix or engineer mimic. There we go. Just trying the same difficulty because I don't know if increasing difficulty would give me something. Yeah, so here we are, same outbreak type, but different starting location. Things will, of course, play out quite differently. Still going to start off with rash for the early infectivity. Let's grab coughing, though. Yeah, the orange bubbles don't do anything this early. But later they will reduce the... Oh, they do decrease infectivity. Nurse wages soar due to global shortage. Key thing is a nursing shortage, which will probably make it easier to kill. Right. Coughing, sneezing. Sneezing is a great way to distribute viruses. Valve, time, Soren thought. And it's a reference to the game Half-Life. Toe wrestling champion disqualified for illegal foot talon. Immune suppression mutated already. WHA study shows world obesity epidemic increasing. Keep getting these orange bubbles. Greater freedom mutation though. Alright, let's grab insects. Mexico is not actually a poor country, it's a middle income country, so not blood. Ships using new sterilizing clean techniques again. A man accidentally sues himself, claims harassment. Right. Developers of this game will have to claim that people are sue happy and sue for anything. But actually, it's quite freaking hard to sue. For instance, I'm applying to Social Security. Organ failure already? I don't think so. Do it before it causes deaths and causes maybe notice early. So, for instance, I'm applying to Social Security and livestock, it's cheaper. I'm just trying to focus here a little. European Union plans new federal anthem. Right. The appeal process for Social Security goes reconsideration, Administrative Law Judge Appeals Council suing the Social Security Administration District Court, essentially. Total organ failure again. Chose Chaucer's work being digitally remastered. Soaking my DNA points. Or it's going to. You get some from mutations under this particular scenario. CDC releases Solve the Outbreak Education iPad app. Right, well, that's obviously self-referential. New 3D TV sets may enhance brain power. Story identifies 3 Ages of Wonders. Why is that a reference to Age of Wonders 3, the game? I play that. So nausea symptom mutated. It's got to be a reference to Age of Wonders 3. Maybe one of the game devs plays it. I'll grab vomiting for the inventivity. Mexico is trying to focus on plane transmission. Right. Not going as well this time as in starting in Afghanistan. Singles looking for love and really? Oh my god. That being the new sticker. Sweating mutated. Isn't that supposed to give DNA? Whatever. Probably want to get around the ship filter soon. Saving up for that. Anyways, it's not easy to sue the Social Security Administration, the district court, or the government when they do anything wrong. Someone say, "Oh, that's just the government. It's hard to sue." It's not easy to sue big corporations either. They have huge teams of lawyers. Maybe it's easy to sue individuals, but the people pushing for it to be hard to sue are actually the corporations who want it to be even harder to sue them while they go and do things to get people killed. Projectile vomiting, coughing and vomiting. Right? That reminds me of someone joking about joking with a police officer about projectile vomiting. Of course, you would never do that. They'd beat you because many police are fascists and overuse violence. So you joke about having projectile vomiting, and they will use this excuse to probably assault you and pretend that you assaulted them by bleeding on them after they draw, they'll hit you so hard you spatter blood, and then they'll claim assault when the blood spatters on them. That's the kind of shit that police get away with in the United States. It's ridiculous. I'm not even exaggerating. That actually happened. Not on police. I mean, not police technically. Prison guards or was it jail? So, anyways, jail or prison guards. That this actually happened. They went to a cell, beat someone, and then claimed assault because blood got on them. Not like the person was spitting blood on them or something. No, blood got on them spattering. They're probably using a law that was meant to protect against someone spitting blood on police and misused it. And yeah, they sued the prisoner that they went and beat and got no consequences for the police brutality of beating the guy. The guy was found guilty. Global warming, hot countries getting hotter. More likely, he was forced to take a plea bargain because 95% of criminal cases, and they tried this criminal case, not as well as a civil, they both sued him and more likely he's forced. 95% of criminal cases end in plea bargains because people are penalized for going to trial with very harsh penalties they lose. And then it's hard to win with public defenders. This was a poor person, of course. And then being found guilty in the criminal case could be used for them to win the civil case, even though they never had a case because, of course, they beat the guy. But the U.S. justice system is anything but just. And don't think this is contained just to America. I was reading a thing that right out there in the internet, because of course the evil always is, of this right-wing think tank that is trying to make Australia's judicial system like the U.S., where everything results in plea bargains. They were writing about how they need to increase the incentives for plea bargains in Australia so that more cases will end that way. Yeah, the fascists are not content with what they have. They always want more. Or rather, the authoritarians. This isn't actually fascism, and it's not xenophobic. It's just not based on racism or in group outgroup. At least initially, the authoritarians and fascists will often work hand in hand, or one will lead into the other. all fascists are authoritarians, but authoritarians, you mean non-fascist authoritarians. Technically, this is non-fascist authoritarianism if it's not accompanied by racism, xenophobia, or some of the or extreme misogyny, or some of the other things that accompany extreme anti-communism, that tend to be hallmarks of fascism. Uh, Muddying of the truth, intimidation of the media. Well, that's more generic authoritarianism. They bleed into each other, of course. But yeah, it's basically billionaires. They want to control the whole world, and they already have the U.S. by the balls. Nobody thinks they can change anything in America, or think politics matter far too often. Diagnostic team in Mexico has identified PAX 12 as quite severe and must be investigated further. Really? Wait, what just caused a bunch of lethality? Oh, necrosis. Uh, Shoot. This is not going well. It's killing too fast. All right. Gotta devolve necrosis. Sneezing and diarrhea. Oops, symptom combo. What else is killing? Immune suppression. Not getting any DNA points. I keep getting these orange bubbles, which make it hard to spread. No research on a cure yet. First death. Cis mutated. Grr. Global warming. Hot countries getting hotter. Oh boy. Mexico is a hot country, so weak and used to hot countries is what description probably said. I need viral instability, or I'm not gonna get anywhere. I have to do a bunch of mutations. Spread to the Caribbean. PAX 12 Awareness Day. Gene development cure. That's also not good. I may have to devolve it soon. Madagascar starts work on a cure. This rate will take a very long time though. Fever mutated. Caribbean shuts down land borders. What land borders? And everyone in the Caribbean has it. Everyone. All right, spread to the USA. All right, let's grab drug resistance. Definitely need resistance to antivirals in America. Some exist, although antivirals are actually few and far between in the real world. Caribbean's going to entirely die off due to this. It's poor, it's rural. Paranoia mutated. Looks like poor Maryland. It didn't spread over land from Mexico to the U.S. It spread by sea. PAX 12 placed on watch list. Oh, great. Even more public attention. Double down on the viral instability. Hope for some useful mutations. They nationalized transportation companies, probably to ensure compliance, I'm guessing, with safety measures. This clearly wasn't a good mix of stuff. Hydrofoil didn't make actually much sense given I start in Mexico, except that heavy flight in Central America did have some time to accumulate a bunch of mutations. No. Grow out explosively. Air, birds. More ways to spread. Abscesses mutated. Spreading everywhere now. Let's grab genetic hardening. I don't like the rate of cure progress, to say the least. More genetic hardening. Spreading everywhere. Hot and cold. And genetic reshuffle. Los Angeles Olympics mystery. Boom. Working towards environmental hardening. Let's grab check. It's two I really need to spread in Europe though now. Anemia mutated. Yeah, get off my screen. Environmental hardening. Iceland, Greenland though. um, Seizures. That'll make it harder to cure. Organ failure. Well, I probably need to cause some deaths. Sanity. For sure. Philippines begins to break down. Death rate's starting to cut into cure research now. Versus mutated. Coma. Hard to cure. Hmm. Go for extreme bioaerosol. Ironically, Mexico is not spreading. USA and anarchy. Country in which disease started. I have to devolve toward organ failure. It's going too fast. And necrosis soon. Starting with Aquasite in Mexico was a mistake. Great, burned out in Mexico. The country of the disease bloody started. Keeps reinfecting it from neighboring countries for now, until there's no one left. Nuclear explosion in Sweden. Huge nuclear explosion in Sweden. Cause known, but location says failure or sabotage nuclear power plant containment systems. Well, the failure or sabotage are two very different things. Uh, Alright, need to devolve immune suppression both for the lethality and so you get fewer mutations now. There could be 4. Fuse bleeding combo. Hmm. No one left alive in Sweden. Mutation patterns extraordinary. Uh, right. Uh, evolve necrosis again. Public defecation combo. At this rate, Mexico is going to completely survive this. Uh, all right. Well, this is a failure. I can't see a way not to have it be. Unless no, it's because of all the lethality here. Abscesses, no. Seizures? Fever. Oh, yeah, that's a big part of it. Hypersensitivity mutated. Yeah. To the bitter end, I guess. Walking Dead combo. Insomnia, anemia. It's just Mexico, Iceland, and Greenland, but they're going to survive. Just because I accidentally left these. The thing that screwed me over in the end was this. Hydrofoil gives your plague a bonus in humid climates. I'm meant to. That's obviously inappropriate for dry climates like Mexico. Internal hemorrhaging mutated. Indonesia sees homelessness soar. New Guinea declares martial law. And how about New Guinea? The Jewish government has fallen. So close, but so far. All right. So you can save outbreak mode, it looks like. Maybe? All right. This should be zero file because that is a arid climate. Cost of default don't increase is probably better. Transfusion plus, jump, check, mimic. Probably I'm gonna go with base hydrolysis. All right. Bloody spike. Wow. Spread over borders right off the bat. Really? Or no, that was just initial red. All right. Trying again. Yeah, I think there's enough time for one more. Riots in Mexico City is caused by parking fine. Really? Orange bubble already? Okay, better grab sneezing. Mutate around Mexico. Yeah, I gain way more infections now. Livestock. Huge earthquake in Sweden. Anemia mutated. So livestock will help with spreading to Central America in theory. Probably need birds to spread the land more there too. Man freed after 12 years stuck in a hole. Make danger exaggerated. Pneumonia mutated. Mankini not funny, says Kazakh professor. Say bat boy band revealed to have diabolical plans. Say bat anything has diabolical plans, generally speaking. That's not. I don't know what the boy band would be up to. Hmm. Activision CEO's child spends $6 billion in IAPs. Right. Activision CEO's child spends. Venture faked arrow to knee trauma. Right. Prism reveals interest in play game players. Hot sales looking for living area. Miami police establish hotline to find killer viral instability. Let's grab rodents. Things end up spraying to the USA. Colombia, a rural country. Livestock payoff. Drug resistance. And Mexico is, it's an urban country. I didn't realize that. Oh, don't want to spread too much there. Too early, maybe. I should have grabbed. Right away. Festival of Love. Nausea will actually help that. Pulmonary fibrosis. Pneumonia disease spreading. It's most harmless, but must be investigated further. First, death in Central America. What? It's causing death. Oh, pulmonary fibrosis. Central America starts working on a cure. Everyone there has disease. I think I saw the ship filters, but it's still. Oh, it was airplanes that got the special thing this time. Tumors mutated. They took error there. Boom. Huge earthquake in Australia. There's a lot of earthquakes this time around. Boom. Going for extreme bioaerosol. Spreading wide rather than deep. That's making sure I get every country rather than affecting everyone. Fever. I'll grab resistance. And I best grab cold resistance. And insects is a vector, which will help in Africa. Let's start in a hot country. Jack reshuffle. We did? Interesting. Grab Jack Harding though. Australia begins to break down. Still not much work on a cure. It actually takes time for the Jack Harding to fully kick in. Suppression. Right then. Birds. Rodents. Still declares day and morning. Going for extreme zoonosis. Right. Where in the world is infected now? Rash. mutated. Abscesses, mutated. Viral instability 2, mutated. Vomiting, mutated. Let's see. Paranoia and seizures. Make it hard to cure. Rehabilitating cure for insanity. More and more viral instability. And inflammation, which can lead to paralysis. Cool. Paralysis makes it hard to cure. Internal hemorrhaging mutated. Because I have such a high mutation rate, I don't really have to worry about pickup pathology. I just want to do what I can to slow the cure. Jack reshuffle. Got it for free. Let's grab another one. Pay for it. I'm certain to win now. Hypersensitivity mutated. Possible I could have mutated that third one, but just want to be sure. Projectile vomiting. In anarchy. Comma. As long as it's not cured, I'm sure to win. Alright, total organ failure. On the way to victory here. Get sick. Just about done. Boom. Victory. Someone's at the door. Alright. Don't get anything for that. I do.